on Friday, too. But none of that is here or there as we connect with the dense beard of justice, Sweet James Bergener of Bergener and Associates at 800-881-2021.
Order in the court. Order in the court. It's time for Justice with Sweet James.
And Sweet James is joining us right now in an undisclosed location with some of his associates. His associates usually have beards. They're skinny just like him, and they wear tight pants. And they're lawyered up, mostly because they're lawyers. Sweet James is the best. He cares about our listeners, and he comes on to play a little grab ass with us and give us a little bit of legal advice every single week at this time. What's cracking, Sweet James? How are you?
Not much, Petros and Money. How are you guys?
Yeah, we're fabulous, and it's wonderful to hear your voice. Now, first and foremost, Sweet James, I think it's important that we discuss Cuba because Cuba is a place of mystery. It's a place that even Vic the Brick, a world traveler, has not been. It's a place that we're all curious about. And now that I believe Cuba's been opened today, Matt, is that the news that they opened Cuba today?
News is
the embargo is down. We're
that is
good.
the news.
Yeah.
Is that what happened?
Sort of. I mean, President Obama suggesting that it hasn't worked the previous 5 decades, so why don't we try something new? The other side of the aisle, of course, not happy with that, trying to figure out how they can prevent that from happening. But the announcement suggests
it is an oppressive regime.
Yeah, suggests that let's try and get this going. Let's
All right.
see if we can thaw these tensions and get rolling with Cuba.
So here's the question, Sweet James. I buy a hat. I fly my ass to Cuba. I buy a jamon sandwich, a giant Romeo y Julieta cigar, and I start walking around like a boss, and I get arrested.
Yes.
Is anybody going to help me, or what's the deal? What happens?
I'll help you, Petros.
But could
You're
you?
gonna be.
What happens if we get caught with a box of Cubans?
They're gonna take them from you.
That's
and they're
it?
gonna smoke them in the back room. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
But does anybody ever get like absolutely boloed by having a bunch of Cubans? I mean, how many Cubans do you have to get Cubaned?
You'd have to have like a truckload. They're not gonna bother you for a handful. They're gonna take them and they're gonna confiscate them from you. I remember the first time I went overseas and was able to get my hand on a Monte Cristo.
Yeah.
Actually, a couple of them brought them over to America. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. You know, to have some contrabands from Cuba, some
No, wait,
great
James.
cigars.
Wow,
here's
Sweet
the, here's
James
the
breaking
question:
the law, man.
if you get busted with those Monte Cristos, could
Well,
you
they're
get
long
disbarred?
gone.
Could you get
They are
disbarred?
long-
I'm just saying, if you got arrested with contraband, could you be disbarred for that?
No, I could. No,
Okay.
it has to be there's a long process for that, but I think I'd be okay.
All right, just asking.
And
just making
there's
sure.
no evidence. That evidence is long gone.
I know. I'm just
gone.
saying. You get, let's say it's not a truckload. Let's say it's a, I don't know.
Just a passenger seat full.
There you go.
You know, like a little stack.
And it's a small car. It's like that new Alfa Romeo, and you got just Cubans stacked in that passenger
Well, you
seat.
just should be arrested for driving the Alpha with all these Cuban cigars.
Could you be disbarred for that? That many Cubans.
You know, I probably not. You know, I've
Okay.
got my team is here, and they've all got beards. And there's a reason for that. Is Saddam Hussein had his body doubles. I'm just saying some insurance companies don't like me. I'm just saying.
There you go.
Yeah.
Somebody else is going to take that one.
Hazard pay.
Sweet James does make a lot of insurance companies wear it, and they're now very reluctant to advertise on our show because of that. But we don't care because we roll with Sweet James Bergener of Bergener and Associates. The associates, as we said, are all bearded. You are up on the Yasiel Puig, speaking of Cuba, smuggling case. His smuggler has pled guilty, and he's got to give Puig back his Rolls Royce. And so, what happened here, Sweet James? Did Puig's a big winner?
He kind of is. He really, right? I mean, he's not going to face any issues. I mean, he came to America from this oppressive regime in Cuba. Germany has a law. So if you're a prisoner in Germany and you try to escape, there's no additional charges because this yearning to be free is this universal right. And America's kind of adopted that same sort of thing. So people who come here from outside of America are they're protected. They're fine. And so here, some people smuggled him over, and now they pled guilty for breaking all sorts of laws, and he's going to be fine. Yeah, Yasiel Puig will be a Dodger for as long as they'll have him.
Moving on to the world of round ball, the basketball, the conversation lately has been, do you lose intentionally to ensure you get more lottery ball combinations and perhaps a brighter future? If you're a season ticket holder and you demanded a refund because your team let's say, in your opinion, was purposefully tanking, would you take that case, and would they have a case?
Here's the cool thing. Well, I mean, Laker season tickets they're like some of the most expensive in the league.
Yeah, they're
pricey.
They? Second highest average ticket price behind
Just
the Knicks.
Crazy hard money you're paying for this. And so they go out. What was it, Magic Johnson last week saying that they should tank every game?
They should lose.
Yeah, they should lose so they can get that high draft lot. Here's the thing. If you're a season ticket holder, you can sue the Lakers. You can do it.
Come on.
Yeah. Anybody can sue anybody at any time for any reason.
If one of our idiot listeners called you at 800-881-2021.
Why are you calling me an idiot? I've got season tickets right across. You'll see me third row. I've had them forever.
I want to sue him. I want to sue Jim Buss. I want to get after him, James. You would not file a lawsuit against the Lakers for anybody accepting a settlement.
Let me finish the statement here. You can sue the Lakers, but you're going to lose. You're going to lose bad. Boo. You're going down. So your ticket provides you access to the arena to watch the sporting event. It gives you no access to managerial positions. It gives you no access to coaching decisions.
So all these people that say, I have a say. I'm a season ticket holder. I want my voice to be heard. I pay your salary. What are those? What do you say to those people?
Your say is your pocketbook. You don't renew the tickets. That's the only way that you have any say with the Lakers.
James, what if you came upon like an email chain? Let's say there was some communication between Byron Scott and Jim Buss or Mitch Kupchak saying, "Hey, man, you got to start losing these games. I appreciate you're trying hard, but we got this top 5 pick and it goes to Phoenix. We got to lose." What about then? What if you had hard evidence?
You know what? You could have a conspiracy proven.
Still nothing.
But that ticket gives you no right to sue. Yeah, really, it's crazy. There's no privity.
Probably good. Yeah, it's probably the right thing. There it all is from Sweet James. You give him a call, you find out, hey, you might have a case. 800-881-2021. 800-881-2021. Hey, that offends me. I'll be calling you after the show about that. Thank you, Sweet James.
You guys are the best. Thank you very much.
We'll be right back with Jim Mora, Dead and Alive Guy, Not Sports Report, not in that order, in the final hour before Dodger Talk, PMS on AM 570.